And released. A woman bought a DNA kit as a Christmas gift for her parents, but it revealed a horrible truth. Her dad was not her biological father. Now the family is suing the clinic responsible for using a mystery man's sperm in their in vitro fertilization process.
It's hard to explain the shock and agony when you find out that someone you love and care for, your own daughter, is not genetically related to you.
Well, attorney Adam Wolf represents not only this family, but a number of families who are suing fertility clinics. Good morning, Adam. So this case, it started more than 20 years ago. Who exactly is accused of misconduct and what penalties would they face?
Good morning, and thanks so much for having me. We appreciate all the attention on this and the various issues regarding fertility center misconduct. In this case, our clients, Joe and Jennifer and Becca Cardelloni, are suing the clinic that engaged in this misconduct that led to Becca Cardelloni not being related to her father, Joseph, as well as the Christ Hospital, which was affiliated with the clinic at the time.
Wow. It seems as though cases like this are popping up more and more. Obviously, you're representing a few. Why do you think that is? Is it because of some of these ancestry kits that are coming and recognizing this?
Yeah, and to be clear, we have represented hundreds of people who have been the victims of the misconduct of their fertility centers. And one can blame lots of things on this, but what it comes back to, for me at least, is the incredible lack of regulation regarding fertility centers in the United States. Today, for instance, I could open up a fertility center in Ohio and many other states without any certifications. I could just put it in my basement and be open for business.
Wow. What about this young woman? She's struggling to find her biological father. Should the clinic be required to share that information with her now?
Oh, there's no doubt that the clinic has a responsibility to try to find out who the biological father is and to provide some information regarding that person. Right now, Becca Cardelloni has no idea about half of her genetic history. She doesn't know if she's predisposed to any medical conditions. She needs answers to that, and the clinic needs to help her find those answers.
I can't imagine, I mean, decades later. What about on the flip side, Joseph? I mean, does he possibly have a sperm of someone else, floating out there? Does he have another child somewhere? Because he thought he was using his own. Where'd it go?
Sure. I mean, that is definitely a possibility and a concern, right? Joe contributed his sperm for use in an embryo that he thought was going to create his daughter. What we find out now is that the sperm was not used in that embryo, and it makes you think, was it used for somebody else's embryo? Is there somebody else walking around who's biologically the child of Joe Cardelloni? It's just a horrible situation, and there needs to be accountability.
Do you think that practices have changed? Obviously, you said, they're limited, they're not regulated as strong as you would hope that they would be. Maybe that will change in the future, but that we're talking, 20 years ago in this case. Do you think things have gotten better and they're more on spot with things like this?
Unfortunately, I don't see it. I mean, I wish that were the case. The thing is, I get called almost daily by clients or potential clients who have been the victims of fertility center misconduct. If the regulations, if oversight had gotten better over the last couple of decades, I wouldn't be receiving those calls. To be clear, I wish I weren't receiving those calls in the sense that I wish these things weren't happening. But I think we all would like to see these fertility centers, some places that have such resonance and such importance in our society, to come under tighter regulation than, let's say, a nail salon.
Wow. Adam Wolf in LA, thank you so much for your legal expertise on that one. It's definitely a horrific story. Your heart certainly goes out to that family.
Thank you for having me.
Our hit series, How It Really Happened, returns tonight with its fourth season.